Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to go live with this haul from Half Price Books. I don't do this often anymore, but this is a haul that I'm pretty excited about, and I just wanted to share it with some people right after this. All right, we're back. You with me? I did something that I don't often do. And pretty happy that I did it though. I bought stuff for me. Um, Very hesitant. I'm always trying to find deals, and then I'm always like, well, if I got the deal, then I can sell it and make money. Then I go to eBay and look for stuff, or I spend it at my local comic shop. But sometimes I see stuff for me and I just buy it for me. So this is like a split haul, but yeah, enough yapping. Let me show you what I got. So this one, it's not a $35 book anymore. Maybe it's a 20 or 15, and I have 2 copies, but I was not going to pass this up for $8. That is my favorite artist, one of my favorite properties with 2 of my favorite characters, Christian Ariel. My gosh. No, Avar Chris, right? No, holy cow. Brain's getting foggy. I've got a cold. Yoda. Yoda, and that's not Avar. Is that Avar Chris? I think that's Avar Chris. Now, I was starting to mention the name of a podcaster who does Star Wars stuff. I got the 2, mixed up in my brain. So, a little foggy. All right, let's keep going before I say anything else silly. Here we go. This must have been part of a specialty pack or something, because even though it is X-Men issue 10 from the 2010 run, it's not a direct and it's not a newsstand. If you look right there, not for sale as a single unit. So probably came in some pack somewhere, either Barnes and Noble or something. I think they let me have it for free because the lady's looking for the price. I'm like, you're not going to find a price on it. So that was pretty cool. And then just continuing my own personal love, I don't remember if I have this one or not, but that is $5.25 in a newsstand from 2010, probably like in an 8.5, maybe an 9. Actually, this one's pretty good. Now it's got a corner, maybe like an 8.0 or an 8.5. Newsstands are always hard to get in good condition, especially newsstands from that age. Here is an even later one, 2011 maybe, or still 2010. I don't know. Issue 528 just makes me go wow. And that's a beautiful Dodson cover. I've actually got Fraction cover, and you know what, sometimes you're not looking and you don't see what's on the cover. There's a pull, and you know what, I think I sold this to them a couple months back. Now that I'm looking at it and see that, it seems like something I would do. So now I feel silly. That's okay. As I got some New Avengers, 2010 newsstand. If you're in the chat, say hello. Some New Avengers 1959, 2009 newsstand. Some New Avengers 2009 newsstand. And then I got, these look like clean and a press will do them really nice. I already have a few of these, but these are just I'm so happy. Strange Dog Comic Stuff and Wrestling. Welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Deadpool, Mark with the Mouth, issue 11, I think. 10, 2011. And it's a newsstand. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's just, I'm so happy with this. I'm so happy with this. And this cover on the next one, I'm even happier with. And the condition, I'm happy with. Cleaning it up a little bit. We'll bring this to clean and press. This is a 9.0 or better. Also, newsstand. Issue 11, Work with the Mouth. Absolutely love that cover. Something about these Work with the Mouth covers just really make me happy. I got this one because it's a Star Wars 2010 newsstand. I already have a regular issue. If I have a newsstand issue, then I'll sell this one, but I don't think I do. Very, very cool. Great issue, too. Hey, Ken, what's going on, my friend? Little Guardians of the Galaxy that I needed. Very excited to get that. I'm run this Abnett, and is it Lansing? Yep, Lanning, sorry. Abnett, Lanning, Peltier, Magyar, and Guro. What's up, John? How's you doing, my friend? It is good to see John in the chat. I already have this cover, but again, talking about a 2002 newsstand, I'll take it all day long. Whenever I see these for 50 cents, I pick them up. I have no idea if I already have this issue, but I love collecting X-Men Adventures, all 3 seasons. Happy to grab those. Oh, what do we have here? So this is something I know nothing about, but I'm on a Friday night show, as some of you know, with Rob Not Near Mint and Lady Fantastic and Miracle Man and some other people, Michael and some other people, but those are the mainstays. And Lady and I have been sharing comics with each other, sending each other like, gifts and AOKs and packages for gosh knows how long, probably 8 years now, right? Every year or so, we send a couple packages to each other and make each other really happy. I do that with Rob, not as much because I knew him later, but I still share with Rob. Miracle Man seems to not only have everything, but also seems to have the most eclectic and indie and underground taste of any of us. So what I try to do is find stuff that I can send to him. And I found this. I have no idea if he has it, but Dead World Comics or Dead World from Arrow Comics. Not too crazy of a first issue, but then this one was a little bit more of a wow cover. So I took a look at that and I said, wow. So I'm pretty excited for that. Everybody loves a Lego cover. So I grabbed that Batman out of the dollar bin. Everybody loves a G. Willow Wilson signature. Did I do it right? Where is it? Nope. You think after doing this for 10 years, I'd know how to do it. There's G. Willow Wilson's signature. I already have her on issue 1 of this. This is a really fascinating run. I'm going to send this to Lady Fantastic. Like I was just talking about, I like to send comics. Now, here's what got me super excited. Because half-price books, sometimes they overprice their comics a lot. But one of the things they do not do is they do not know from Mark Jewelers. So instead of charging me $5 for this, because it's rare and very collectible and people love them, that was 50 cents. So was this. And so was this. I love this color too. One of my faves. This one has a little bend in it, but I'll fix that. Oops. There it is. There's the green. So, we got all colors here. Nice web and spectacular. So if you get a Mark Jeweler that's a key, that can be worth a lot of money because basically being a Mark Jeweler, it's like those late newsstands I showed you. They're just worth more because they're rare. Like a 2010 newsstand, that was like 1% of the market of that book. A Mark Jeweler, these were sold primarily by military bases. These ads were for like military graduation rings and stuff. So being near a military base here in Tacoma, I come across these probably a bit more than the average person. There's that color again, man. I'm loving that. So to find this many in one shot and find them, just marked at half uh, cover price being $1, makes me happy. And I've already sold these. I buy, like I said at the beginning of this show, I buy stuff at half price because I find stuff I want, and I find stuff that I'm like, ooh, I can flip that. So these were an immediate flip. They paid for a half of that one's in dingier condition than the rest. They paid for half of my haul, which is really nice when you can fund your habit with comics that you don't want. Some of those need to be cleaned before I send them out, but very happy with that. And then finally, these are the big books. This is where, like I told you, I have problems sometimes in pulling the trigger, right? Because I'd rather get like $22 books than one $40 book. And it's a weird thing in my head. I don't know what it is. Like psychologically, it's probably a phenomenon or an effect that causes people to not want to go big. So I go small, but today I'm not going big, but I went a little big. So they had this, and it's just gorgeous. Look at that. Marvel Superheroes presents Black Knight. Look at that 15-cent stamp there. I did not get this for 15 cents, but just something about that cover. Oh, lordy. I'm loving that. This next one, I took a chance on. I took a chance because it was $15 and it looks like, I don't know, it looks like it's a mid-grade copy. So I bought it. I'm not a Doom Patrol fan. I bought this one hoping that with a clean and a press, I could flip it. That is the first appearance of Mento. And if you know who Doom Patrol is, you probably know who Mento is better than I do. I don't. But I thought that was pretty cool. Staples attached off-white. Looks pretty wackadoodle. Definitely digging it. Now, the rest of the comics were to fill out a run that I'm collecting that I'm super excited about. And they all look to be in super nice condition. And they were all $15 a piece. So we'll go in declining order. How come they're not in order? Here we go. No keys, but keys to me. Captain Marvel, issue 13. Gotta love the 4-color art. Issue 10. Issue 7. Issue 5 is another great cover. Mark of the Metalzoid. Issue 6. And issue number 2. And somewhere up there, see if I can grab it. I've got, no, issue number 1 is hiding in a box, but up here, I'll show you. Marvel Superheroes featuring Captain Marvel. I believe that's the first appearance of Captain Marvel. And then Marvel Superheroes featuring Captain Marvel. This is the second appearance of Captain Marvel, first appearance of Carol Danvers. And then in Captain Marvel number 1, which, like I said, I'm not going to waste your time fishing it out. It's down there. And then Captain America number 2. So got the first 4 appearances. Sorry, Captain Marvel. Now, very excited about that. And yeah, it was a darn good haul, and I am very happy. So thanks for being here. Hey, Jojo, what's up? Quick story. When I first started YouTube and I had 0 followers or Instagram, I did a contest for if I get 100 or if I get 25 followers or something, did a contest and Jojo won. I think I surprised her because I didn't have many followers or subscribers and I was a small channel. So I did not have a large, I didn't have a large audience or people following that I even had a contest going, but I was really proud of getting my first 25 followers, and Jojo was the winner of that. Glad to see you. Good to see you on here. Jojo is a big horror fan, so I will show you Witching Hour, issue 13, classic Neil Adams cover. That's for JoJo showing up. And yeah, that's about it for me. Like I said, I was just really happy with this haul. Finding any like post 2000 newsstands just tickles me. Finding all those Mark Jewelers for like next to nothing tickles me, and I am now tickled. So thank you very much, everybody. I'll catch you on the flip side. If you're new, go ahead and sub me up. I don't even care if you like this video. I used to be at like 640, 650 subs, and I'm down to like 634 because I haven't been doing much content. But when I can, I like to jump in here. Hey, Tim, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Sub me up, and yeah, I'll catch you all later. Thank you. Goodbye. I should have an outro, but I don't.